Hello everyone, welcome back to Bridge is for Everyone. My name's Jad. This is episode 2 of the 2/1 series. This episode looks at some situations where the 2/1 response is different from the standard response. They are situations in which the standard response would still be valid, but 2/1 provides a better alternative. In the previous episode, you made your first 2/1 response when playing board T7. This is the hand you held. Partner opened the bidding with 1 diamond and East passed. You made a 2/1 game force bid of 2 clubs. This is the same bid you would have made using the standard bidding system. Of course, the meaning of the bid is significantly different, but it is the same bid. Now let's look at some other situations. This is board T3. Partner is the dealer. Here is your hand. As always, you value your hand. You have 14 high card points and 1 long point for a total of 15 points. This is enough to open the bidding if earlier bidders pass. Your only short suit is a doubleton, so your hand is balanced, and your only biddable suit is diamonds. Partner opens the bidding with 1 spade, and East passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner's bid shows 13 to 21 points and 5 or more spades. You check for a fit with partner's major suit. You add your 3 spades to partner's 5 for a total of 8 spades. You have a fit in spades and will play a spade contract. In standard, you would immediately bid 4 spades, but you are playing 2/1. Because you have an opening hand, you need to check for a 2/1 bid first. You check that the bidding sequence allows for a 2/1 bid. You cannot make a 2/1 bid if you are a passed hand, but this is your first opportunity to bid, so you are not a passed hand. You cannot make a 2/1 bid if there is bidding interference by your opponent. East passed, so there has been no interference. Next, you check your hand to ensure that it meets the requirements for a 2/1 bid. You can only make a 2/1 bid if your hand can make a regular opening bid. When you valued your hand, you identified it as an opening hand, so this requirement is met. A 2/1 bid requires a lower biddable suit. You identified diamonds as your only biddable suit. It is lower than the spade suit bid by partner, so this requirement is met. You cannot make a 2/1 bid if you have a long suit which can be bid at the 1 level. Partner bid spades, the highest suit, so there are no 1 bid suits available. This requirement is met. And finally, you cannot make a 2/1 bid if you have more than 3 card support for partner's major suit. You have only 3 spades, so this requirement is met. You meet all the requirements for a 2/1 bid. You bid 2 diamonds. You know that the partnership will play a spade contract at the game level or higher. The purpose of this 2/1 bid is to give your partnership an opportunity to explore the possibility of slam. Now let's look at another board. This is board T5. Partner is the dealer. Here is your hand. As always, you value your hand. You have 14 high card points and 0 long points for a total of 14 points. Your only short suit is a doubleton, so your hand is balanced. And you have 2 biddable suits, spades and clubs. Partner opens the bidding with 1 heart, and East passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner's bid shows 13 to 21 points and 5 or more hearts. You have only 2 hearts and cannot guarantee a fit. You need to explore other suits. In the standard system, you would bid 1 spade, but you are playing 2 over 1. Partner has opened 1 of a suit. You need to check the rules for a 2 over 1 bid. Just as you did with the previous board, you first check the bidding sequence. You are not a passed hand, and there has been no interference by your opponents. Next, you check that your hand is suitable for a 2 over 1 bid. Your hand is valued at 14 points, enough for an opening bid. Your club suit is biddable and lower than partner's heart suit. You could bid 1 spade, but with only 4 cards, your spade suit is not a long suit. And you have only 2 card support for partner's hearts. You meet all the requirements for a 2 over 1 bid. You bid 2 clubs. This is a 2 over 1 game force. The purpose of this 2 over 1 bid is to allow you to bid slowly to find a contract. Importantly, it is still possible that you and partner have a 4-4 fit in spades. We will see how such a fit is found later in this series. This video continued our exploration of the 2 over 1 bidding system. It looked at 2 situations where the standard bid is available but not used, and a 2 over 1 game force bid is used instead. Thanks for watching. If you found the video useful, please consider subscribing to this channel. Until next time, this is Jad reminding you that bridge is for everyone.